If you are experiencing more synchronicities in your life, like pulling the right card that has the correct message that you need to receive at that right moment in time, seeing angel numbers, finding feathers. If you are experiencing signs and synchronicities in your life, when you go to check the time, you see the same repeating numbers over and over again. You can't seem to escape it. Walking into your kitchen and seeing the oven clock or the microwave clock on a specific number. Maybe you're seeing these numbers on license plates, or they show up somehow in an email randomly, or the prices on products that you are buying. Another way that you can experience these angel signs are through feathers. This is especially true for those who are beginning a spiritual journey. So we're going to go over what the specific meanings of these repeating numbers, as well as these feather colors, and what synchronicities in your life mean for you in general. This moment in time along your spiritual journey is extremely significant. There's a lot of potent energy at this time, and the potential for your life is ever expanding. So I'm so excited to dive into these meanings behind these angel numbers, these angel signs. If you're wondering what it all means, then this is what the universe wants you to know. So before we dive into what each repeating number means and the meaning behind the colors of these feathers that you're finding, as well as other synchronicities that are lining up in your life for you and what these specifically mean, I first wanted to talk about why you're experiencing these angel numbers and signs in the first place. So these specific signs from the universe are a sign that you are at the beginning of a spiritual awakening. A very common number to see is 1111, although your angel number could come in the form of a variety of repeating numbers. During this time, you are practicing becoming more in tune with the laws of the universe. During this time, you are practicing becoming in tune with your inner being. Okay, so you could be doing a lot of meditation at this time, focusing on the present moment, doing a lot of breathing exercises. Perhaps you're getting into more ways to find that stillness in your life. You are also becoming more aware of the energetic essence of your true nature as a human being, and exploring moving this energy throughout your being with the likes of high vibrational spiritual tools, or perhaps even yogic practices, perhaps yoga poses. Maybe you're shifting your diet as well to keep up with your raising consciousness, right? Another reason why you could be experiencing these signs from the universe is you are piercing the veil to see beyond the physical reality. Okay, so you could also be enhancing your intuition during this time, practicing working with your psychic awareness to become more attuned to feeling into the energy of substances, of people, of spaces that you walk into. You could be becoming more sensitive in general to this heightened state of awareness that you are now experiencing in your reality, therefore becoming more open to receive these beautiful messages. And the third reason why you are experiencing these signs from the universe is that you are supported and guided by higher forces during this time, and they want you to be aware of this fact that you are not alone. They also want to help you raise your frequency, and they do this through these signs in order to help you to feel this uplifting presence. You could feel the presence of these beings when you see these angel signs and synchronicities. This is because they want to help you raise your vibration through your knowledge of their existence. Now let's discuss the meaning behind these angel messages. Keep in mind that these are only guidelines. You may also use your own intuition to determine whether or not these meanings are right for you at the moment in time that they are delivered. So now I'm going to explain to you what angel numbers mean. When I first started experiencing seeing angel numbers, I thought I was going absolutely crazy. I was actually scared that I would never stop seeing them and that it would like make me go like insane. But it's slowly started to become just a natural part of my reality. So even as the spiritual journey progresses, right, we still sort of need that confirmation, and our angels, our guides, never really leave us, and their presence is always felt and always known. So know that you too will always be supported, and whenever you do need extra guidance, all you have to do is ask and you will receive. Okay, so repeating ones, these mean that there are fresh new beginnings for you, okay? You are at the start of something brand new. Ones also represent the power to will things into our existence by our own power. Repeating twos, so the number 2 is the representation of building blocks and also represent partnerships and finding balance between two opposing realms of consciousness. Repeating 3s represent self-mastery, okay? So this is a very powerful number and one that represents your ability and one that represents your spiritual unfolding in such a way that you are becoming one, in a sense, with the energies of the ascended masters. Ascended masters are beings who have walked upon earth, who lived in the body, who were physical forms, but through their faith and devotion have become exalted in the spirit and live eternally as spiritual beings, okay? This is the frequency in which you are vibrating on. Repeating 4s means there is physical effort that is required in your reality. This also speaks to harmony. Repeating 4s also represent the embodiment of the earthly realm and also resonate at the frequency of the Archangels, which are angels who preside over a specific order of angels. They rule over realms within the heavens, okay? If you're interested in connecting more with the Archangels, you should definitely check out the membership. I have an entire Reiki meditation where you can connect with the frequency of the Archangels, actually. Repeating 5s mean that major change is on the way for you. And when I say major, there is actually no way for you to grasp in this present moment the amount of expansion that is possible for you. So on the spiritual plane, a lot of energy is being organized in such a way for you to experience your ultimate state of being. Repeating 6s represent nurturance, okay? The angels have shown up in your life to remind you that you are nurtured, that you are being nurtured and taken care of, and that in the physical plane of our reality, you are transcending. And this transcendence is being brought about by the support of the angels and guides that protect and surround you. You, in a sense, are being reborn again, walking the bridge across into new land, new territory. Repeating 6s also speak to transcendence. Repeating sevens represent consciousness, okay? The number 7 is a number of spirituality and spiritual understanding. You are becoming aware of your own consciousness in terms of knowledge. You are in the realm of study at this moment in time. This is a sign that your studies are manifesting into the physical reality. Repeating sevens could also be your reminder to focus more on the spiritual nature of your essence and being. Repeating 8s represent infinite blessings are available to you now. Repeating 9s are about a long journey that you have embarked on that has required enormous amounts of effort for you to finally reach its end, but your hard work and efforts have not gone unnoticed by the angels, and they want you to know that this journey is coming to a close. You will enter a brand new cycle of being. The angels also want you to be aware of the lessons that you've learned along your path. And finally, repeating zeros are a sign that you are entering a new cycle of being, and that there is a really strong potential for you to create, to bring into existence your manifestations. Seeing feathers is another way that the universe, the angels, the spirit is speaking to you. Perhaps you yourself are tapping into your angelic nature. There are a variety of ways that the meaning of feathers can invoke the feeling states of a joyful presence. Here's a guideline of the meaning of the colors of feathers and what they mean. So white represents purity, black represents protection, gray represents balance, brown represents groundedness, red represents physical well-being, yellow represents joy, blue represents intuition, pink represents love, green represents peace and prosperity, purple represents higher consciousness, and orange represents success. You may also want to pay attention to your most dominant thoughts during this time that you find these angel signs. You may even develop your own associations with these colors over time. Which angel signs and synchronicities are you experiencing in your reality? Let us know in the comments below. Now, some other manifestations of synchronicities that you are experiencing in your life could come in the form of the following. So someone says a message to you that you are meant to receive at the right moment in time, that you've been looking for, that you've been searching for, and this message comes to you at a time when you are searching for answers and looking for hope. It is revealed to you, or perhaps you are looking for specific guidance on which direction to take next, and then the next video that gets recommended to you on YouTube is exactly the thing you need to hear. The next person you bump into gives you the exact information you need to take your next step. The next song that gets recommended to you is somehow speaking to you and telling you exactly what you need to hear about the breakup that you're going through. So these messages could come through media. These messages could show up through social media, right? We all love tarot talk. Is that a thing? I used to be a tarot girly. Don't try to find me on there. No longer there. It's very sad, I know. There's an abundance of people now sharing messages, especially if you are someone who's really dedicated to programming your feed, in a sense, for high vibrational spiritual guidance to come through, right? Through the people that you follow and subscribe to and engage with. Some other ways you may experience synchronicity is through the manifestation of your thoughts that you think without any real effort exerted by you. Perhaps you think about a person and they show up in your life again, right? Or you are pondering the answer to a specific question and somehow the answer shows up in your reality. There is something that you want, again, that you don't have a huge emotional attachment toward, that suddenly just shows up in your reality. If you are experiencing any of the previous mentioned synchronicities, then congratulations! You are in alignment with the perfect harmony of the flow of divine energy. The apparent movement of time synchronizes to the energetic rhythms of your vibration, attracting and repelling specific paths that continue to unfold for you. The higher your vibration, the better the outcome of the path that you are walking down. So continue raising your frequency, continue to raise your vibration and tap into the beautiful frequency of the angels and allow their energy to move through your life so that you can continue to manifest more high vibrational states of being in this life and in all of your lifetimes to come, until you are one once more with the spirit, with the universe, until you have ascended back up to source. If you are looking for more ways to expand your spiritual growth and are needing more support along your spiritual journey, know that I'm always here for you to guide you in the physical world to your ultimate destiny, to help you cycle out of old patterns of thought, ways of being, generational cycles and curses. Or if you are really goal-oriented and you are looking for ways to get to your next level, whatever that may be, then I strongly suggest you visit the website. I offer a variety of services right now on Healing Light and Stardust, and I would love to have you as a client. I would love to meet you one-on-one so that we can find your path to wellness. Follow Healing Light and Stardust on Facebook and Pinterest for daily updates, for more high vibrational content. If you want to support this channel, you can also join the membership or shop any of the wellness products in my description. This benefits not just the channel, but you as well, so have at it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss next week's brand new video. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. You can always return back to it if you need extra guidance and support.